Mrs. Piggle, could I trouble you to scratch behind that left limb?
Oh, it's a pleasure, Howard. It's just like what my Uncle Boomer Twitcher used to say. I scratch your bark and you scratch mine.
I haven't had hives like this since the last time I saw Mr. Pigglewiggle's sister.
Wanda?
The very mention of her name gets me started.
Mind over matter, Howard. Let's get your mind off the matter with a little TV. There.
Why should you vote for me, Norbert Wainwright, for mayor? I'm a man of the people.
Why, that's Norbert.
Why else should you vote for me? I'm Chief Inspections Officer of Playground Standards and Practices. I can repair high-tech, state-of-the-art equipment. I can fix this town. I can fix this election. But there's one thing I can't do. I can't be a tattletale. But if I could, I would tell you that my opponent, Mayor Boondoggle, has been asleep on the job for the last 20 years. But I'm Norbert Wainwright, and I'm no tattletale.
No tattletale? And I'd rather thought that grown-ups outgrew such antisocial behavior.
Some people are like cucumbers, Howard. You never know how or what they'll grow until they're cured. Excuse me, Howard.
Better be careful with this parcel, Mrs. Pig.
Pete, you look positively parched.
Well, no wonder. This is one big bundle.
I resent that remark.
Pete, did you hear something?
Me? Nope. Didn't hear a thing. Not a peep. Oh, Mr. Pigglewiggle. Tahiti. Sorry. Gotta run. Swim, that is.
Voice, Howard.
Definitely.
What are you waiting for, Christmas?
That is Wanda Wiggle, Mr. Pigglewiggle's little sister.
This is the last time I let my travel agent downgrade me to Buccaneer class. At least this time they didn't run out of seafood platters. Hiya, Piggle.
Wanda, my wandering sister-in-law.
Limberlips, how you doing?
Someone get the Epsom salts. Get the talcum powder. Get the calamine lotion, quick.
What's the matter, Bart Brett? Itching to see me.
Wiggle didn't tell us you were coming, Wanda.
It was a last-minute thing. He said if I didn't leave in a minute, I would have breathed my last. What a coulda. All I wanted was a little brotherly support. A couple of doubloons, a few gold pieces, a little pirate guild. But no, he didn't like my idea. I'm telling you, Piggle, my idea would have been the hottest thing in hair care. Yo-ho-ho hairspray. Keeps your hair ship-shape. Great slogan, huh? Now I ask you, how could a pirate, a guy who makes his living looking for treasure, turn down a golden opportunity?
My Wiggle favors the natural look. He loves the feel of the wind and the waves in his hair.
Well, I'm a Wiggle, and a Wiggle's always wandering. Time to move on to my next project.
The mail's here.
Wait a minute, what's this? Norbert Wainwright running for mayor? Against Mayor Boondoggle? Didn't that guy kick the bucket yet? He was mayor of this town when I was a little girl.
Egad, that was before the founding fathers installed electricity and running water, wasn't it?
You know, You're lucky you got dry wit instead of dry rot.
Wanda, we can't wait to hear about your next project, can we, Howard?
Oh, indeed. I wait with bated bark to hear the details of your latest business blunder, especially where it's going to take you and when.
Sorry to disappoint you, Twiggy, but I'm sticking around a while.
Wanda, how lovely. You mean your next business enterprise will be here in town?
Piggle, this town is my next business. I'm gonna put the wiggle back in Wigglesburg.
Norbert Vermeer oven mitts. Get your Norbert Vermeer oven mitts.
I'm too young to vote.
It's not for you, it's for your mother, so she'll remember my name.
Oh, I get it. Whenever she opens the oven and feels all that hot air, she'll think of you.
Hey, Charlie, look at me. I'm a cafeteria worker today. It's my first time. Look at my uniform. It's a real cafeteria helper's uniform.
Well, Pergola,
I can go very
catch. Can you do it?
Hey, watch it. Ew. Look what happened to me. Nobody even noticed my new uniform, and now Fitlock ruined it.
I noticed. It looks lovely on you, even if it is a little slimy. Green is definitely your color.
Do you really think so?
Mm-hmm.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Wainwright. Trading my green blob for your yellow mush. Hey, you're not supposed to trade. It's my first day as a cafeteria helper, and those kids are trading. That's against the rules.
Good for you, Pergola. Trading is a clear-cut violation of cafeteria bylaws 24 and 27.
You. You're a snitch. What's a snitch?
A tattletale, someone who tells on people. It's not very nice to do that, Pergola.
It's also not very nice to call people names. I'm telling. Nobody will sit with me. They're calling me a snitch.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It is? I thought nobody likes a snitching tattletale.
I like tattletales. Uh-oh. This calls for crowd control, and nobody can control a crowd better than Norbert Wainwright. Emergency! Broken freezer at the ice cream emporium. Chocolate cherry chip melding fast. Every spare spoon to the rescue. Gosh, I'm good. Wanda, I can't believe it. You're back.
You bet your face I am. And since you got two of them, you can bet them both.
I remember the last time I saw you, Wanda. You haven't changed a bit.
I remember the last time I saw you, too. Principal Poople's office, wasn't it?
Wanda, please. Don't talk about that night. We were kids. We were wild and crazy.
What do you think I am, Wainwright, a tattletale? Don't worry, Norby. I got more important things to do than tattle on you.
Like what? Oh, Wanda. You're not working for Boondoggle.
Let's just say, I'm gonna make this town feel young again. I'm gonna put the wiggle back in Wigglesburg.
Want to play catch? None of the other kids want to play with the tattletale.
A tattletale? Pergola, your talent is being squandered in the gelatin business. How would you like to be my precinct chief?
Wow! Chief of a precinct? Do I have to get wet?
Oh, no. A precinct is a special area of town. Your precinct would be Mrs. Piggle Wiggle's house.
Yes, I got the Piggle Wiggle precinct.
Shh, shh, shh. This is top secret. Nobody must know about this.
I don't like to keep secrets from Mrs. Piggle Wiggle.
We'll tell her about it after the election. In the meantime, all you have to do is to tell me everything that goes on at Mrs. Piggle Wiggle's. Welcome to politics, Pergola.
This is great. I love to tattle, and I'm gonna love politics.
Yes, sir. I'm not gonna let a wiggle get in my way.
Oh, that's it, Blackjack. Oh.
Well, Howard, I don't think that calamine lotion is working.
Not a whit. I think that there shall never be a tree as miserable as me.
It seems to me, Howard, the last time you had a case that bad, it simply disappeared one day.
Oh, indeed. It disappeared, in fact, the very day one certain sister-in-law, initials WW, made her disappearance. Coincidence? I think not.
Mrs. Piggle Wiggle, Egbert's walking up the slide instead of going down.
Marvelous exercise for the thigh muscles.
Hey, Timbertoes! As soon as I get this formula right, I'll try it out on your nasty rash.
Over my dead limbs.
The limbs aren't the only things dying around here. Your jokes aren't too fresh either.
Now, you two, what is that stuff, Wanda?
They call it poulet prontom, spring chicken.
Spring chicken?
And that's what you're gonna look like when you use it. It's my amazing Stay Young skin cream.
Mrs. Piggle Wiggle, Charlie's eating my sunflower seeds.
An excellent source of protein, dear. Well, now, Wanda, do you really think that chicken sauce will cure Howard's itch?
Why not? If it can make wrinkles disappear, it should make anything disappear.
Marvelous. Does it work on visiting relatives?
Mr. Piggle Wiggle, we need a cure. A tattletale cure for Pergola.
Yeah.
Yes, she does seem to be showing advanced symptoms of tattletale-itis, doesn't she? Mrs. Piggle Wiggle here. Oh, dear. She's tattling on Mr. Winsproggle. Oh, my. And Mr. Winsproggle's boss. Oh, no. And the teacher, Miss Crabtree. We'll just have to take the tattler by the tail, Mrs. Winsproggle. Not to worry, Mrs. Winsproggle. All you have to do is to allow Pergola to stay with me for a few days. Wonderful! Where is my tattletale cure hat?
Third branch on your right.
Whoa! And I thought my brother was the last word on chic. You two were made for each other.
Tattletales and tattletoes, when a tattler tells what a tattler knows. Something happens, something shows, something long and furry grows.
Piggle Precinct Chief Pergola reporting today's tattles. Fedlock sprayed Egbert in the face with a hose, and Melissa spilled grape juice, and Charlie ate 3 of Mrs. Piggle Wiggle's brownies, even though she said she just ate 2.
What about Wanda? Did she ask about me or Boondoggle?
Nope, nobody ever talks about you.
Yeah.
So, did I do good?
Good.
but keep working. I'll be here tomorrow. Same time, same place.
This is great. I love to tattle, and I love politics. Mrs. Piggle Wiggle, notice anything different about me?
Oh, you're wearing a new dress.
Nope. Don't you see it?
I know, you're taller.
No, Mrs. Piggle Wiggle, I didn't grow taller. I grew a tail.
You did indeed. Pergola, I think this, yes, it must be. It's a tattletale.
A tattletale? Oh, that's because I'm getting so good at it.
This town meeting is just what I need. A captive audience, the perfect place to give away free samples.
Free? How can you make money if it's free?
Mass marketing, Piggle. First you give them away, and then they come back begging for more. I'm still missing something.
I can think of several things. Humility, subtlety, scruples.
Very funny, Sapface. Sap. Hey, maybe we're onto something here.
Oh, no, Sap. Not my Sap. Oh, stop that. It tickles.
Are you wrinkled, old and crinkled? Poulet printemps, poulet printemps. Just a little dollop, really that's a wallop. Poulet printemps, poulet printemps.
How much is a dollop anyway?
This is a dollop.
According to my calculations, a dollop is this much, about the size of a ping pong ball.
This much.
Anyway.
Everybody needs friends, Pergola.
Not mean ones like that.
They aren't mean. They're just afraid that you're going to get them in trouble.
I never thought about it like that, Mrs. Piggle Wiggle. I guess I'm not much of a friend.
Well, maybe being a tattletale stands in the way of being a friend.
Mrs. Piggle Wiggle, how can I get rid of this tattletale?
It's the simplest thing in the world. You just decide to stop tattling.
Okay, I decided. No more tattling for me. It's still here.
Oh, silly me. I forgot to tell you the magic words.
Tattletales and tattletoes. When the tattler stops telling what she knows, nothing happens, nothing shows. Something long and furry goes.
Tattletales and tattletoes. When a tattler stops telling what she knows, nothing happens, nothing shows, something long and furry goes.
Yes!
Yay!
Just imagine Howard Sapp and a few of his leaves did the trick. I think he'll be very proud.
Yeah, he's the proudest sap I know.
Are you wrinkled, old and crinkled? Play printemps, play printemps.
Thank you very much. Wanda, you're amazing. You got the formula figured out and the cream tested in only 24 hours.
Tested? Who said anything about tested?
Okay, Precinct Chief. What's today's Tattletale report?
I'm not giving one today
Why not?
because I'm not a tattletale anymore.
Look, Piggle, you don't have to be a tattletale all the time. Just this time.
I know it's okay to tell sometimes. Like, I could tell you if Wanda were...
Yes. Yes, if Wanda were what?
If she was hurt or bleeding or something, but she looks fine to me. So I'm giving up tattling, and I'm giving up politics. I'm gonna help Wanda sell her Stay Young skin cream.
Let me see that.
Everybody, attention, attention. Mayor Boondoggle. Mr. Wainwright. Citizens of Wigglesburg, I bid you welcome. Today, everyone has the chance to get to know our candidates. And now, for our opening remarks, Mr. Wainwright.
Vote for Norbert Wainwright, and Wigglesburg will rise again.
Mayor Boondoggle, have you anything to say? Thank you. And now, let's get to know our candidates. Who has a question?
I think that gentleman was first. That one over there.
Wait a minute, this Wiggle's got the floor.
Oh, no, Wanda. Don't do it. Please, don't tell.
Mr. Wainwright, I have a question for you. I was wondering if you remember...
No! I won't let a Wiggle stand in my way. I'm gonna tattle on you first, Wanda. You led me down the path to destruction. You stole the keys to the principal's office. It was this Wiggle woman who started it. This is great. I always wanted to do this. Miss Prudence, Poople here, bring me those report cards. I want to make sure that Wainwright fellow gets straight A's.
Why, Mr. Poople, I never noticed how blue your eyes are.
Miss Prudence, please. And then it happened. Nothing could stop me. I was wild. I took out the attendance cards. I put the C's in with the P's and the J's in front with the D's. Yes, it was me who got Poople's pupils all mixed up. It was this Wiggle woman who started it.
Oh, dear.
That's what you were going to tell them, wasn't it?
No, Norby. I told you I'm not a tattletale. Besides, I didn't even remember that.
It's Mayor Boondoggle, look!
He's rejuvenated. Boondoggle, boondoggle, we want boondoggle, boondoggle, we want boondoggle, 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 we want boondoggle, boondoggle.
Help you get rid of that tail.
Oh, please. I'll do anything. Tell me what to do to get rid of this embarrassing protuberance.
First, you gotta decide not to tattle anymore.
Done.
Now, you gotta say the magic words. When a tattler stops, a tattler goes. No, that's not it. When a furry tail is in your nose, Oh, no, that is.
Oh, this is what I call a terrible tail day.
I'm loath to admit it, but Wanda's cream worked. My bark smooth as a young twig.
Thank goodness Wanda fixed the formula. Now Mayor Boondoggle is old enough to vote for himself.
Indeed. It looks as if it's going to be boondoggle by a landslide.
Poor Norbert. His political career is gone. But fortunately, so is his tail. Well, it's certainly peaceful here since Wanda left.
I must concur. In fact, it's almost too quiet. Mrs. Pigglewiggle, I may have misjudged Wanda. I may even miss her.
Buccaneer class was sold out. All I had left was stand up and deliver.